got my 3 chicken drumettes ready to deep fry later. The next thing I need to do is make my pear and ginger ale chutney.
Right, thinking left of centre, as usual.
I'm doing a really creamy white bean puree.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a crispy fried chicken with a pear ginger sticky sauce.
And would you normally eat pear and chicken wings?
No, I wouldn't. But today I am. I have this moment of a little bit of concern. I might not be in that top 3 today. I've never made a pear chutney or anything really like this, but I'm not going to give up on it. I think it's fantastic. I'm going to go with my instincts and plate up the dish that I initially thought of. So I'm hoping it works today.
There's only about 5 minutes left. I've piped the curd into the meringue. Next step is to cut a nice little cylinder for the biscuit base. It's now time to try and get those meringues out of the mould. It's critical that I get these meringues out. If they don't come out, I don't have a dish. The meringue's sticking to the side of the ramekin, so I run a knife around there and try and loosen it up a little bit more. But it still doesn't want to come out. This is going to be a problem. I'm starting to panic. I'm running out of time. It's looking terrible. Looks like a scrambled egg. It's just a mess and I'm in all sorts of trouble. I've got a spare meringue there. If I don't get this one out, I'm done for.
We're only tasting the best 3 dishes, and you got 3 minutes to make yours back.
Come on, guys.
The meringue hasn't come out of the mould. It's kind of broken everywhere. There's lemon curd in the middle. It almost looks like a scrambled egg. With only a few minutes left, there's a real danger that I actually won't plate up a dish today. I've really got to get moving on this second meringue. There's a real problem for me. You know, both of these meringues were cooked the same way, so if the first one didn't come out, there's a real risk that the second one's not going to come out either. I'm relieved. It looks like I'll be able to put something onto the plate. I've just got to get that caramelised pear and carefully put it onto the top of the meringue, and I'll be happy.
This is it. 1 minute to go. Come on.
Come on, guys.
As I'm frying my sausage, I look into my pot. Disaster.
Hey?
Disaster. My sausage has exploded. The whole thing's burst out.
Is that?
Yeah. I might be heading towards a bit of a train wreck.
Come on.
10 seconds. 9,
8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look down. That's it.
Looks great.
How'd you go, guys? Did you have a win today? It didn't work out the way I'd hoped. I took a risk. Could have been great or it could have been a disaster, and it's turned out as a disaster.
Hey, Stephen. Well done, the boys on the back row.
I'm definitely proud of myself because I've made a halo halo without the ingredients that normally go into this dish.
But what did you do with the beans?
I cooked it in sugar syrup.
Oh, so the sweet beans.
It's sweet.
I'm really happy with how my dish turned out. It looks beautiful. It's something I'd really like to eat. But from Gary's comment, pear and chicken don't really go together. I'm probably not going to get tasted, but the fact that I put that up in an hour with those ingredients, I'm really, really happy.
It's a huge feeling of relief to have gone from what was looking like an absolute disaster for me to actually having something that looks beautiful and, you know, hopefully will be something that impresses the judges. Not bad for a half-hour challenge.
Yeah. Given that I started this tart with only half an hour to go, I'm actually really, really happy with what's on the plate.
The mystery box today was all about ingredients that you could buy for $1 or under $1. And I don't think that was as easy as you thought it was going to be. There's some of you that certainly struggled. Remember, at the beginning of the challenge, we said we were only going to taste the 3 most appealing dishes. The first one up is Georgia. Georgia, you're a little surprised.
Just a little.
I'll be perfectly honest with you. When I wandered around and said, what are you doing? And you said, I'm doing chicken wings with a pear chutney. I was like, no. The reason we picked you is it looks great.
Yep.
We love how you trim those chicken wings.
Yep.
We love crispy, crunchy chicken. Nothing wrong with that.
Crispy chicken drumettes with a white bean puree and a pear and ginger ale chutney.
You only had 2 chicken wings. There appear to be 3 here.
Yes.
And we want to know, I think you've achieved a bit of magic. So you've made a fake drumette, have you?
Yes, I have.
That's very, very clever, and we love it.
Thank you.
You know what I like? It's a clever dish on a budget. And I also like the fact that those chicken wings have been beautifully prepared. Take a chicken wing, everybody at home would normally just leave all the bones in and roast them with, I don't know, Coca-Cola or some sweet and sours. And I like the fact that you spent time and made it, you know, really special. That little drumette's delicious.
I'm really impressed by this.
Good budget cooking, Georgia. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks very much. I'm really happy that they like the technique I used and it's paid off. It's just a really rewarding feeling when you get that positive reinforcement from the judges. And to win today would be awesome.
Next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Matthew.
Happy days. The lemon meringue pie and ginger ale poached pear.
It looks good.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, looks good.
It's nice.
I'm going to congratulate you for technique. You know, using a box of ingredients that are budget-driven to create something that's quite sophisticated with a bit of wow factor as well. So as you cut into it, you know, something else appears. So wonderful.
I love how far you've come, Matthew. I love the fact you're learning. I love the fact you're practicing. I love the fact you're then showing it in the mystery box with a very constrained set of ingredients. Keep cooking like this, and you're going to be around for a long time.
Thanks, guys. There's no doubt that my daughter Emily would be ecstatic at the moment. I think she'd be really proud of the dish that I've made, and I'm sure she's sitting at home waiting for me to come back so that we can make this together, and she'll probably put her little spin on it as well and improve it for me.